Good afternoon. Today I'm very happy to welcome Natalie Peri, an actress, singer, writer, talking to us from the United States. Hi, Natalie. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. How you doing today?
Everything is fine. Thank you very much for joining the live. We've
Thank
been
you for having
expecting you
me,
for a
by the
long
way.
time.
It's really
You're
hot out
well.
here. Sorry,
It's
windy. I have to have a
very,
hat on.
very nice background. Yes. Yes. I want to tell you that I browsed your biography and filmography, and it's mentioned that you started to act when you were a child in theater. Tell me about your experiences and you starting feeling interested to become an artist when you grew up, and how was it with your family when you started to sing and perform in front of them, sometimes me, and then in front of a live audience?
Well, growing up, I was in school in chorus, and believe it or not, I was really shy. Um, I had a stuttering problem, so I really didn't talk to anybody. I would always sing though. I've been singing my whole life, and one day the teacher asked me if I can do a solo, and I sang a solo. And the drama teacher who was doing, I'm not sure if it was Annie or Wizard of Oz at the time, because I've done so many plays after that, that heard me sing, and they said, "Why don't you audition for the play we're doing?" And right away I said no. And because I was really shy. I'm still shy because I don't watch my own movies. So let's get into that later on. Um, when after that I thought about it, and I started going into the auditorium after for a little while, and watched them rehearse and stuff like that. And I got bold, and I said, okay, I'll audition, and I sang a cappella, and I think it was Annie. I'm pretty sure it was Annie. Um, and I sang "Over the Rainbow." No, 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 not Annie. It was no, it was Annie. Sorry, I'm such an idiot. Um, the sun will come out tomorrow, and that was the lead song. And they said, "Oh wow, your voice is amazing. We want to give you the lead role of Annie." And I was like, "No, I'd rather be in the back." But after that, doing many, many plays, my confidence started building up more and more, and the stuttering problem went away. Shyness, not so much, because I'm still shy these days, believe it or not. But the stuttering problem, acting on stage and singing on stage stopped my stuttering problem. And if anybody out there that's watching this, if you have any kind of difficulty, like for instance stuttering problem, get into the arts. It doesn't mean that you're stupid, because I used to get picked on a lot because I stuttered also when I was a little girl. And so that will help you. That means that your brain moves faster than your mouth, and don't let anybody tell you different. So anybody that stutters, uh, g- uh, join something artistic. It means you're creative. It means that you're autistic. And that's basically how I got started. I grew up with my grandparents, not my mom. I won't go into that. Both my grandparents raised me, so they were very proud of me singing. My grandfather, who died a couple of years ago, he told me, "Don't ever stop singing. Don't ever stop what you love. You're my princess." So I'm gonna stop crying now. So, my grandparents were very, very supportive. Yeah. So,
Yes.
and here I am.
And yes, and did you do some artistic studies while growing up?
Did I do some what?
Artistic studies when you were growing up after
Yes,
you started
I
like
went
a,
to
yeah.
acting school. I went to performing arts. Yes, I did go to acting school, and I learned the Meisner technique. I learned
Yeah.
improv. Every director that I've worked with, and I'm not just saying this because I'm conceited, because I'm not, has always told me you're a natural on camera, you have charisma, um, because acting isn't easy. You either have it, you either got it or you don't, and that's the truth.
Yes.
This
Yes.
business is crazy. You got people. I mean, it's like a roller coaster. When you're up, you're up. When
Yes.
you're down. When you're in the middle, you don't know where you're going. Um, there were people that will. And I'm sorry to say this. That will try to support you, or there are people that will be jealous because they think you're better than them or something, and they start rumors about you. And it shouldn't be like that, to be honest with you. I think everybody in this business should be together. Unfortunately, that's not the way it is. um, should try to help one another get to where you got to go. Like, that's what I try to do. That's why I got into producing, which that was never, I always wanted to own my production company. And one day I will. I mean, I'm doing a lot of producing for stuff and writing. Um, like, I wrote Jessica Lives, co-wrote with my manager, co-writer, who I love, love, love him. Been with him for like 9, 10 years already. He's like family to me, him and his wife. He's still my manager. And he's also a writer. He's amazing. We wrote Jessica Lives, Psych Ruins, The Last Stop, and I can go on and on and on. I work with like so many people, and if I forget your name, I'm really sorry, because it's just too much to remember.
Yes. Yes. But tell me, you start to write your own material, right? Films and songs, right?
Yeah. The
Uh-huh.
first, sure, when I started Facebook, because I was singing with a guy, and we were a duo, and then we were called Rock and Robin, and I had to learn that type of genre, 50s, 60s, 70s, And 2014, I don't remember when it was and what month, but in 2014, I decided, I want to post one of my shows of singing. And I didn't know that my shows would be a big hit. And they were like, "Oh, you an actress, blah blah blah." And I used to have one famous movie star that was on Facebook at the time, and he actually saw my dog first, my Bandit, who's no longer with us. And he goes, "He looks like he would bite me." And I said, "Only if I tell him to." And we got to talking, and I asked for his advice on how do I write my own project, because he did it. And uh, and he gave me advice, and the advice was great, because when I started putting clips of my stuff on all social media platforms of the short film that I wrote, um, he goes, "Don't ever stop what you're doing. You're a natural. Don't ever stop. Just keep moving on, moving up." And I didn't really think that it was, like I said, that people would respond to me that the way they do. And still, I mean, I have a lot of fans, and even though I don't post that much on social media anymore because of my health, they still continue to support what I do, and I'm grateful for that. Um, but yeah, my first short film was Keep Your Sunny Side Up. It was a drama. I cried and everything. Writing music, I didn't know I could do that until the Alien movie that I spoke to you about. Andy Odeon, he came to me and he said, "Can you write a song for my website?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I'll try." And it just came to me. Like, I heard the music and I composed the music, yeah, with all kinds of apps. Come here, Bella. With all kinds of apps. Come on. Come up here, Bella. I'm sorry, my puppy is going crazy. Come on. Go up here. Not over here. Go around. Go around. Um, uh, you know, like, I didn't know that I can write lyrics, and now I write lyrics. So yeah, now I just love to sing. Because I come from theater also. So So yeah, so I have that experience. But yeah, I wrote my first song was Taken, and it was. I mean, it can be used for a horror film because it's it's about somebody being taken away from your family. So, and it got like a lot of hits. It really did. I was very surprised about that. So I'm getting texts as I'm talking to you. Um, I was very surprised about that, but I didn't know I could write lyrics until I started. It was I'm a very creative person. I act, sing, write. I also paint.
Yes.
I also paint like abstract paintings. Right now they're in my living room because I redid my living room and I did all the paintings in my living room. I'll post it one day. But I painted when I was younger too, when I stopped. But yeah, I was always very, very creative. And starting this, when I started this business, I didn't know that I would love it so much, growing up. And just, well, as you could tell, I'm still doing it. um, but anybody that wants to get in this business, you have to have a drive. You have to have thick skin because there will be people out there that will start rumors about you, and there are people like not everybody's gonna love you, and you have to, have thick skin about it. I mean, there were some times when I get hurt if somebody is jealous of me and they will try to start rumors, and I'm like, but why? But why? What did I do to you? Like, why would you say that? I never actually went to that person or those people. I never like fought back. I just moved on because you have to just move on.
Yes. And I think, Natalie, there are certain peoples, not necessarily in the entertainment business, inside of trying to excel in their career, they try to put some barriers in the career of the others, on the road of the others, instead of trying to ameliorate yourself. This is something you encountered, right?
You mean try to
Mm.
make me not be an actress or singer anymore, or try to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
me stop? Yes,
Try
yes. I
trying to
encountered
make your career trying to make your career difficult.
Yes, yes. I have encountered that many, many, many times. That's why I said if people who want to get in this business, you have to have thick skin. Because if you let everything get to you, you will want to quit and you'll walk away and you want to hide under a rock, because, it also, it's really sad though that people want to do that or people are like that.
Yes.
Um, it really sad. Like I said before, people should join together and be a team, and that's why that I'm glad that the people that have been supporting me all these years, like yourself, and other people that have been with me since 2014 are still with me. I love you guys. I love my fans because without you, I would be nobody, and I say that over and over and over again. And they have so much respect. Like even with my illness, they know, and I get my phone does not stop texting, ringing. My messenger is constantly there's so many messages on my messenger on LinkedIn. I really if I had to answer everybody, it would take me months and months and months and months. And even on my birthday, I got happy birthday 6 months in advance. That because my birthday was in June. I get thousands and thousands and thousands of birthday messages. Like I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Like it really warms my heart that people want to see me continue doing what I'm doing, whether it's acting or singing or producing. They want to see me on the big screen, which I don't like myself on the big screen. I have never seen any of my movies. I think I've only seen one, and I've been in like over 100 movies already, and
Yes.
I'm going to be doing more. And there was only one movie that I had to watch myself, and that was The Streets that I co-wrote. And I was in the theater, and I played a character like a Fast and Furious type of movie. I played a leader of a carjacking ring. Her name was Pink, and I co-wrote it. I didn't get the credit for it, which hurt a lot, actually. By the way, but I was sitting in front of the director, and he kept pushing my chair because I had my head down, and he kept pushing my chair, and he kept saying to me, "Look up, look up, look up." I look up, and there's me getting out of a pool in a white bikini, and I'm like, "Oh, there it is," and I'm like, "Oh God." But that was really the only time that I actually watched myself in the theater watching, because I don't go, like, even when it's on Tubi or Amazon, I don't watch myself. My family watches it. I don't. I can't for some reason. I can't watch myself on screen. I don't know why. Like, I was with family recently, and my cousins were like, "Oh, she's a star. She's an actress. Oh, you have to see her on screen. You have to see her new movie." And I'm like, "Would you stop? Would you stop? Would you stop?" And they're like, "Why you get so embarrassed?" I says, "I don't know. This is where I feel like I'm shy. I'm really shy because I can't watch myself on the screen. I always say it in every interview. If a director is happy with my work, then I'm happy. I've never had a director yet, out of all the films that I've done, said I've done a bad job ever. They would say, "Oh my God, you're awesome. You're excellent." Um, Another gift I have, and it's not with lyrics. People think I have a photographic memory. I do not. I do remember scripts though. I can read a script over 100 pages and remember all my lines within an hour. I can tell you the plot, the theme, everything. So
Really?
that's a gift. I had to be born with this gift. I didn't know I had this gift until I started doing Manhattan plays when I got older, like 19, 20. When I was doing an original play in Manhattan on stage, and I got to the theater, and the PA came over to me and says, "Oh, the director changed some of your lines." And I looked at the script and I was like, "Oh God, what am I going to do?" And I got on stage and I said every line to the T. When I got off the stage, two people came up to me, including the director, and he goes, "How did you do that?" I said, "What? Remember my lines?" I said, "I just did." And they said, "Oh my God, you got that technique." And to this day, I can't remember that technique, what that word is. I think it's the Kaminsky method. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I wish I could remember, but I can't. But
Yes.
yeah, so when I when I sang with my duo, Rock and Robin, I had to have my, what do you call that? My stand with a big, huge loose leaf book with all my lyrics, because I could not remember the songs unless I wrote them. Of course, I wrote them. Of course, I remember them, but I
Mhm.
cannot remember. I cannot remember the lyrics. I had to look at the lyrics, but
I wa- yeah, I want to ask you because you told me you have. I see here. I'm on your Internet Movie Database page. You have like 30 project coming up, right? But
um, are you on my
recently,
IMDb right now?
yeah, yeah, yes, I can see. Yes, but I see you did some stuff. I don't know they were released or not because they are marked at 2023, like Seeds of Satan and Camp Blood and The Corn Children. This is something related to Children of the Corn by Stephen King, another
Yeah, Camp
adaptation.
Blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
Camp Blood. I played Desire the Witch.
Uh-huh.
Seeds of Satan. Because I couldn't fly to where they were filming because I was ill. I did the voiceover from home
Uh-huh.
as the reporter on the radio.
Yes.
Um, and Bloody Nun, I'm in all the trilogies, which I want to thank Will Colazzo and Julie Prescott for that, and Mark Fullhart. I hope you're feeling better. I miss you guys. I've done 7 projects with them, and I get to work with really great people. I really do. I'm at the point where people send me scripts like every single day, like out of the blue. I get actors sending me their resumes, their headshots. Oh, I'd love to work with you. Can you please put me in your film when you do your project? Which is a great feeling. It really is. And I'm like, how did you find me? I always ask this question. How did you find me? Um, so yeah, like I get to work with really great people. Like I said, I'm at the point where I can decide if I want to do this film or not.
Yes.
Where in
But
the
tell me,
beginning it wasn't like that, but now it is.
yeah, you told me about you do a lot of uh, painting beside, I know you're a performer and a writer and everything. But I want to tell you in this process, do you have a dream project or a dream character you like to play, in the future?
Uh, yeah, I actually would like. I want to do a true crime, true story project. I know I'm crazy, right? Um, where it's really dramatic and I can really show the people what I could do. Uh, so that's why uh, I want to shoot my projects, and I'm gonna have a chance to. Jessica Lives, Psych Ruins. Those are the ones that me and Charles wrote. That's probably not going to be until next year or the year after that, but they're telling me it's going to be next year, so I'll say. Um, Jessica Lives is a revenge thriller, and it's something that goes along the lines of the Equalizer meets I Spit on Your Grave type of character. She's a vengeful character. But my biggest dream would be to do a crime true story thriller. And yeah, to play that kind of character, where I cry a lot and just a very dramatic role, like very, very dramatic role. I also want to do
Yes.
a romance movie, and I also want to play a spy. Yeah, I want to do a spy movie, like Jane Bond or
Mhm.
something like that. Um,
Mhm.
I'm actually doing next year. I think it's going to be. It's called Burner in Demand, which is producer, director, writer, which is also my agent, J.W. Richardson. He cast me in that. I don't know what character I'm playing yet. Um, but he said it's going to be very dramatic. So maybe that will be it. Who knows? I mean, there's just so much
Mhm.
prospect in the future, and hopefully with this strike it will happen, but we don't know. Because there's still 2 strikes: the WGA and the actor
Yes.
strike, and
Yes.
that is making everybody, how do you say, get delayed. And then there's also my health, that I have good days and bad days. But like I said, the people that I work with understand. Understand how my health is, and they continue to want to work with me, which is a great feeling. Like Saib Zaman, I cannot wait to work with you. He's the director of Wellpack, and he's also the writer, and he wants to do a lot of projects with me. And I'm just very thankful that I get to do this with great people. Yeah. I hope
Great.
I answered
Now,
most of your questions the right way.
yes, yes. I wish you a very great success in the upcoming period, and I hope you get well soon as well. and I hope everybody can watch the interview in its reply. I look forward to hear about the news of you coming back to the set or to record a new song. And I will seek some of the recent films on Google and Amazon to see some of your recent work
Yeah,
as well.
just
Because me
Google
and
my
my
name.
wife, me and my wife are horror fans. You know,
Oh,
we
really?
see
Okay.
a horror film every weekend. So we'll try to seek some of your released films and,
Yeah,
of course.
watch
Hmm.
Camp Blood, watch Silent Night Bloody Night. Those
Hmm.
is Silent Night Bloody Night. I play a doctor in a psych ward,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Camp Blood. I play a witch. Her name is
Okay.
Dyer, and she like tries to seduce people to do her bidding, to do her work for like killing, and it's really cool that I got to play
Yeah.
that type of character. And I also want to play a superhero. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but um there's just so many that I want to do, but well, time will tell. Yeah, but
For
yeah,
sure.
just Google me, and I think it's on Tubi and Amazon.
Yes, we
I
have to be
know it's
here.
on DVD. I know a lot of the
Yes.
stuff is on DVD, which I don't have
Yes.
a DVD player either. Not that I would get one anyway, but
Yes.
a lot of people told me that they see me on Amazon and Tubi and watch the
Yeah.
streets because
Yes.
I play a badass in that one as Pink. I really do. I have a pink gun, shorts, a pink hat.
Yes.
A
Yes.
lot of fun that character was.
Great. Natalie, I want to thank you very much coming to the show
Thank
in
you
the
for having
afternoon.
me. Thank
And
you for.
when you have a new announcement, feel free to contact us. We can have you again with your co-stars as well.
Oh, thank
And
you. I will.
yes,
I
yes.
will.
And I look forward to hear some great news, when you come back on set.
Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.